House leaders have indicated that impeachment proceedings are likely to begin soon. Congressional Democrats, a growing number of them, have called for this to begin, and now some congressional Republicans have signaled they are open to the move as well. A mob of President Trump's supporters stormed the United States Capitol Wednesday after a rally he headlined earlier in the day, where he continued to claim the presidential election was illegitimate, despite the fact that all 50 states, led by both Republicans and Democrats, have certified their results, and courts, led by both Republican and Democratic judges, have rejected dozens of the president's lawsuits.
We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. You don't concede when there's theft involved. Our country has had enough. We will not take it anymore. We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
At the same rally, his lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, said this to the crowd.
Let's have trial by combat.
On Thursday, the president released a video on Twitter conceding defeat. But some in Congress say it is too little, too late. Now the House of Representatives prepares new articles of impeachment, this time for incitement of insurrection.
5 lives were lost. People were killed.
A Rhode Island Democrat, Representative David Cicilline, helped author the resolution. But it's not just Democrats. Some Republicans, like Senator Ben Sasse, now say they're open to it as well.
Donald Trump has acted shamefully. He has been in flagrant dereliction of his duty, and he will be remembered for having incited this and for having drawn more division into an already divided people.
And Alaska Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski told an Anchorage newspaper she wants the president to resign. Important context here, though. While congressional Democrats are consolidating behind the move, at least for now, Sasse and Murkowski represent a minority view in their party. Live at the Capitol, Zach Merchant, WUSA 9.